TGIF. TGIF. Can we say that first? What's good, y'all? How y'all feeling? Happy Friday. Hope everyone's having a good Friday. What's good, Noah? What's good, Shanice? What's good, Alex? How y'all feeling? Welcome back. Y'all tapped in with your favorite Canadian reaction channel and network. Welcome back to the Flexion Mind Network. I'm probably gonna be live for about 2 hours. Probably have like a nice 2-hour live. I think that's healthy enough for today. Don't want to be on here for too long. I remember I used to be on here for like 4 hours. Yeah, we're not doing that no more. We're not doing that no more. But what's good? What's popping? How's everyone feeling? How's everyone feeling? We feeling good? We happy it's Friday? We getting into the weekend? You know? Hey, I'm not gonna lie. There's quite a bit of videos to get through for today. And of course, you know, I'm an R&B guy. You know what I'm saying? In this household, R&B came first. It was R&B, then we went into the reggae, the dancehall, and then, you know, when the TV come on, that's when hip-hop come on. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, in the R&B world right now, it's going to look like it's looking like an R&B summer. If I'm going to be super honest, it's going to look like an R&B summer because when you have Usher Raymond and Christopher Maurice Brown come together and say, I want to have a tour. Yeah. It's going to be an R&B summer. You got literally like the two kings of R&B said, let's go on tour. What? Yeah, we're going to talk about that later. Kehlani dropped the track with Missy Elliott. We're going to be reacting to that later as well. So there's quite a bit to do today, I'll tell you that. But we're going to start with like the reactions. We got a couple videos from the Ville that we're going to be checking out today. And we're just going to get into the hip-hop world for Friday, you know? And then we're going to step into the R&B world for today as well. So it's going to be great. Offset Offset went back to the Hard Rock Hotel or whatever. Again, I miss Jodeci. Girl, me too. Me too. I feel like playing some Jodeci right now. I feel like playing some Jodeci right now. What? That's not even my time period. That's the funniest part. But I know about him, though. Oh, my goodness. So I'm excited for today for sure. We got some things to talk about. So it's going to be good today. It's going to be good today for sure. Oh, look, Isaiah Rashad. Would you look at that? So we're probably going to start with that video first. And then we're just going to get into everything else that we got for today. We got a bit of videos to get through.
Let's go, man.
Whoa, brother. Wait your turn, gang. Wait your turn, brother. So that's what we're going to do for today, you know? I ain't going to lie. I feel like I should get this video from the source. I feel like, low-key, I feel like I should get that video from the source. I might have to go on Twitter to get that video. I feel like I should do that one like myself type situation, you know? Shoot. Anything else I need to get into before we start? I think we ready. I got my water. Oh. Let me get some tea ready. I need some tea, you know? I think we good though. Remy Ma dropped the diss track to Papoose and Clarissa Shields. I live and my kids were born in the same hospital and I'm like a mile away. Damn, that's what's up. That's so dope. Now, I seen Jay Nolan. He's doing like I think a reaction that he's premiering to that song. We already had the Gucci Mane and Pooh Shiesty situation. I know Gucci Mane dropped the track dissing Big 30 and Pooh Shiesty. I'm here to let y'all know, and I'm gonna keep it super tall. Ain't nobody care about them little diss tracks. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Like, ain't nobody care. The diss track from Gucci ain't nobody care. The diss track from Remy Ma, definitely nobody cares. Imagine you have Remy Ma. You lost your man because you couldn't keep one man. You lost him. You wanted somebody that looked just like him but younger. And you went for that. And then you mad that he moved on to find something else. And now you want to put out a diss track. Why the hell would I want to react to that? I'm not reacting to that. That's stupid to me. That's dumb. Same thing with Gucci now. Like, bro, instead of shutting up and keeping low, you want to put out a diss track to Pooh Shiesty and them. You brave. You are not the same Gucci Mane you once were, and you trying to be out here making people think you were the same Gucci. No, you're not. No, you're not. You care about your feelings. You care about your mental health. If you care about those things, get the hell out the street. Period. The hell you out here making diss tracks for? You make y'all, both y'all look stupid. Gucci Mane and Remy Ma both look stupid. Out here, you running 1017 records. And you dropping a diss track on your own signee, your own, like, artist. That's you. This is so backwards, bro. Why the hell would I want to react to either of them? I'm not reacting to that. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that. I see people doing it. It's not even getting views either. The video's not even getting views because nobody cares. Nobody cares. What the hell? It's not that serious. I promise you. It's a banger. Is it really? Maybe Baby Keem will do another video like Kendrick did before his tour starts to be a summer song. Maybe. You never know. Be grown. Be a boss. There go Alex. That's a fact. Be a boss. You out here moving like you a worker. You out here moving like an employee. It's a banger. I don't know, bro. I don't know if I want to listen to that. And it's not even like I want to listen to it for the banger. I don't know if I want to listen to it, period. That's the thing. I never cared for, like, Remy Ma, respectfully. She got tracks. That's cool. But I was never tuned in with Remy like that. Not saying she's not a good artist, but that was not my lane to explore. I did not care in that kind of way. So that's why I look at it, I'm just like, girl, whatever. You just look bitter. And I'm not trying to sit here and react to your song to celebrate your bitterness. I'm not doing that. I'm good. I don't want to do that. What's good, King Hammer? How you feeling? I don't know, gang, but what am I going to do right now? Let's sit back and just watch this. Like I said, we got videos to get through and some R&B songs to get through as well. All right, let me hit this record button. Let's go ahead and get started. So, as you can see, we got the Ville in front of us. You're going to be checking out Mac Wop. All right, I got to start getting these videos off of Twitter. I don't know, maybe I feel lazy today. I didn't even want to bother to look. But it's cool, though. TDE, Isaiah Rashad speaks on Kendrick and Drake beef or Drake battle. So, listen, I feel like we're going to hear some things we've already heard. But we're here to catch back and sit back and catch a vibe, sorry. So let's go ahead and do that real quick, all right? Listen, you know where you at, all right? For everybody that's in here right now, you in Canada, all right? So let's go ahead and get it cracking around here, you know? Let's go. Yo, you, right here in the small box, Welcome back to Flex My Reactions, only on the Flex My Network. I'm Flex, welcome back to the channel. Let's not waste no more time. Y'all know me. I like to talk. I can't help it. It's what I do. Like, comment, share, subscribe. You know the vibe. You tapped in with your favorite Canadian reaction channel and network. Let's go ahead and get started, shall we?
Let's go, man. Let's go. Isaiah Rashad decided to step outside yesterday, bro. He joined MacWop's live. Big shout out to the Apollo, everybody out there, MacWop, Keem, and everybody else that was involved in yesterday's live stream because he decided to show up for the new release of his single, Same Shit. Same Shit had came out, I believe, at 11 or 12 o'clock, depending on where you're at. And we're going to react to it on a live stream. But he actually participated in his own live stream with MacWop, and I was watching a little bit of it. I was outside. I was doing my thing. I was eating dinner, and I was able to see a little bit of the live stream. And they got a clip of him talking about the beef, and I thought it was pretty hilarious how he was talking about the Drake and Kendrick beef and how he didn't want to be involved in it or want to be mentioned in it. amongst other things, and his opinion on it, his take on it. So we're just going to react to that. And then later we're going to do a live stream where we actually react to the music video, break it down, listen to the song, listen to the lyrics, and all of that. But I wanted to see what he had to say about the Drake and Kendrick beef. So let's get into it, man.
When the Dot and Drake beef popped off, how do you think that was going to turn out?
I hope they don't mention me.
He said, I hope they don't mention me. And I'm pretty sure everybody felt the same way, right? From TDE. Oh, they better not bring my name up. Better not bring me up. And that's funny because in a recent snippet that had leaked, Drake had mentioned Schoolboy Q. So he's not wrong for saying that. Drake could have brought up anybody. Kendrick could have brought up anybody. And he basically did. He brought up Lil Yachty. He brought up 2 Chainz, everybody from Atlanta, 21 Savage. So, I mean, anybody was fair game at that point in time. Drake was just focused on the wife and kids and Day Free and stuff like that. So,
leave me out of it.
Bro, Drake was just focused on the things he didn't know about, you know, the things that you can find on the internet, you know, that's what it was.
yeah, leave me out of it.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, fuck, you an idiot.
I mean, honestly though, I was like, why you want to battle the nigga who rapped over the Carter 3 for fun?
Oh, word.
I was over that nigga shit. Like, it took me a minute to realize, like, when I first came around and I'm hype and I'm trying to.
He said, why do you want to rap against a guy who was rapping over the Carter 3 for fun? Yeah, Kendrick's a crazy guy, man. Kendrick's a crazy guy. Doing that for fun is insane.
I remember
this nigga like the rap spiel. I'm realizing like, oh, he wrote the rap spiel book probably. So I'm like, the nigga's done everything. I ain't expecting anything else.
Okay,
right. These niggas dicks. Like if y'all can't tell, like in the nicest way, you can't survive around these
Oh God.
You can't.
That's funny.
It's like a real make or break. If you can survive
Facts.
around these niggas,
Facts.
like, you should be able to go. If you can make it out of here, you should be able to identify like really strange. Because if they acting crazy, this the fuck?
No,
You
for
really
real.
like this?
That's funny. If you could survive here, you could survive anywhere. If you could make it in the TDE camp, if you could survive the TDE camp, then you could survive anything else that is thrown at you in the industry. I think that's a good way to put it. I really think that is a good way to put it because it is very hard to compete with other people when you already have to compete with people in your own camp. Your own camp is running a strict profile. And I've seen things like TDE do multiple things that show that, whether it's them working out together, them having strict rules when they're in the studio, they have like a very solid structure system that they present for themselves and their artists. And they all follow and abide by these rules that they put for themselves. They're all very disciplined in their own way, but they still have fun doing it, And at the same time, it's like you said, I mean, everybody on this side is mean, bro. Everybody on this side is mean. I think that's the funny part, is that people don't highlight that enough, is that people on this side are mean. They can be mean, but at the same time, it comes from a place of love. I wouldn't mess with you if I didn't like you. And to be honest, I've never seen Isaiah Rashad the type.
That comes with the competition. That's plainly it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm sitting here, I'm like, when do I speak? Because I'm just listening, you know what I'm saying? But like, with the challenging environment that you're surrounded in, that comes with competition. That's the sharpening part of the sharpening your sword. And the sword is up here. You see what I'm saying? When you're surrounded by people that are great, you have no choice but to be great. To be a part of that label is a blessing in disguise. Because the way that you can grow is undeniable. And sometimes it's kind of haunting because it's like, bro, everybody around here is a monster. And then I'm here as like the intern. That's what I look like. I have no choice but to grow up to being a monster. A lot of people dream for environments like that, but everywhere else, it's not even like that at all, and that's rare. That's why TDE is different.
Type of person to get involved in a battle, but I know that everybody from TDE could talk their shit, and if need be, they would take it there if they had to take it there. I think everybody over there at TDE is more than capable of handling a situation similar to Kendrick Lamar's. And that's interesting to point out. How would the rest of TDE handle the situation like that? If they were to get into a beef themselves, how could they handle it? I remember Absol, if anything, took shots at Jay Electronica. I remember there was a place in time where that took place. And if I understand correctly, Absol was the one that came out on top from that situation. Schoolboy Q is somebody else that comes to mind where I feel like if he were to get into a battle, he'll know how to hold his own. And I haven't really heard Isaiah speak on the battle until now. This is the only reason why I bring up this clip. I know after Schoolboy Q went on tour and his date in Canada got canceled, that's when he gave his response about the whole situation, about Drake and people going to LA that are cool with Drake and how they don't bother him. But when they go over there to Canada, suddenly they want to cancel tours.
Nah, because you got to understand and this might be crazy to say about Canada or Toronto specifically, but like at the same time it's not, because when it comes to Torontonians, when it comes to Canadians, and you're speaking bad about their Rushmore, like the king of the Rushmore for them, you're pretty much inviting that evil bitterness that's gonna start to troll you. Like canceling his tour, that might look like BS to everybody else around the world, but over here it's like we're just trolling you. Like that's what you get for being on that side. Oh, you want to come here? Cancel your tour. Like, it's kind of crazy to witness when you're here, but once you see it, you understand it. You understand it, and when you understand it, then you not comes with, but you see like how blind a lot of people are when it comes to here. So it's kind of interesting to sit here and witness, to be honest, because to a lot of people it's gonna be like, what? It's like blasphemy in a sense, but it's actually a serious thing. Like, remember, way back on this channel, I used to talk about gatekeeping a lot here, and how a lot of artists are being gate-kept. For people that are familiar with the artist named John River, a lot of gatekeeping comes with that name. John River's fire. He's a really good rapper. But because of what he believe in, bro, you're not going to get those kind of opportunities. You're not going to be in those studio spaces that you should be in to record. They're going to close the doors on you. They're going to lock the door on you. That's the gatekeeping side. It's kind of crazy, to be honest. Kendrick said a long time ago that he did his 10,000 hours and mastered his skill. Amen. What's good, Tiff? Well, then the same rules should apply in the U.S. I mean, if they want to do that, don't step on the country. Valid point. He messed with that man. He messed with that man's bag, and he has a child. There you go. But yeah, like when you sit back and you're just looking at the landscape in music from my perspective, looking at Toronto, bro, it's like a maze. It's like a living maze, if anybody is familiar with that. And a living maze is just like a labyrinth that constantly have moving pieces. So imagine like you're trying to find the exit, but with every corner you take, a possible pathway is closed off, and then it will open another pathway for you to go down for a possibility of getting out. But all the while, like every corner you're taking, another piece moves. And you're constantly running around a maze with moving pieces trying to find the exit, when in reality, there's no exit for you. Now you're in a living you're trapped in a living labyrinth with no exit. But you're in this thing now. That's crazy.
Same thing with Sir, another TDE artist. Sir went to Canada and they canceled the show. So there was a lot of things that were going on that were happening to certain TDE artists, and that's what made them voice their opinion. Isaiah Rashad is pretty chill, pretty laid back. And if my memory serves correctly, I don't think he was at the pop out. At least I don't remember correctly. You could correct me in the comments. But I remember Absol was there. He came out during the 616 in LA performance, so always keep that in mind. And Absol has been vocal about the beef also when he was talking about it on Twitter. And as far as J-Rock, I'm not sure if J-Rock has said anything. I can't remember if J-Rock had mentioned anything about the battle or not. But so far, I think it's J-Rock or Isaiah Rashad who hadn't talked about it up until this point. But it was a good point to bring up. The way that they carry themselves, the way that Kendrick carries himself, TDE and all of them, if you could survive there, you could survive anywhere. I think that's a good message for him to lead. It's like boot camp over there at that point. If you ever been to boot camp, y'all could tell me, bro. But it looks like they serve a very strict program where they're at, bro. And they're not just working out. I think they're trying to stay sharp at the same time. If anybody is going to rap over the Carter 3 for fun, that should already tell you how it be, bro. That should already tell you where their mind state is. For fun is crazy. It's important to appreciate your piece, get your money, get your checks, do your thing, make your music, go to your fans, go to your concerts. Try not to get into a beef with somebody that could possibly ruin your career. I'm talking about Kendrick Lamar, because that guy will mess you up. I mean, we all know that to be fact, right? But congratulations to Isaiah Rashad. I'm going to check out this single on a live, like probably shortly after I post this video. So make sure that y'all tap in for that. I'm also going to check out the Gucci Mane song that he had released, responding to all the allegations about him snitching.
I don't care. Plain as, I don't care.
Responding to Pooh Shiesty and the robbery that he was a part of or involved in, a victim of, I guess you could say. But I'm going to react to the Isaiah Rashad song first, obviously. I mean, I've appreciated Isaiah Rashad's music. It's really helped me get through hard times. I've always been a fan of Isaiah Rashad. I remember when I would go to court and listening to Heavenly Father, just trying to get through it, trying to get through my hard times, listening to all the deep cuts, listening to all the heavy tracks that always made me feel like I resonated with them, that made me feel a lot better after hearing them, you know? So there's a lot of songs, man, like whether it's Absol, Kendrick, or Isaiah Rashad, where I listen to them and I'm like, damn, bro, this is really helping me get through it. And I'm sure there's going to be more songs like that on this album. At least I hope so. And I can't wait to listen to this on live with y'all. But y'all tell me how you feel about this and get back to me, man. Y'all tell me how you feel about his response to the battle and things like that, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace. Keep it a legend.
I mean, what more do I really need to say? You know? Why would you want to battle that man? Like, that's the, like after when you sit back and say, for example, you outside, you either in a park or you're in your backyard or you're on the balcony and you're sitting back on you're reclining on something. You sitting back and you just reclining and you got some juice or you got some liquor or you got a cocktail and you sitting back and you sipping and you just thinking back to the beef and you're looking at Aubrey like, why did you want to battle him? Like, I know you didn't like him like that, but what made you think that this was the right one for you? You knew he wasn't a Meek Mill. You knew he wasn't a Pusha T. You knew the kind of monster he was. And the assumption that you had because of the illusion that TDE gave you, you thought he wasn't going to drop music anytime soon when you diss him. So, in reality, when it comes to the story of the kid poking the bear, and you thought you poking the bear, come to find out this was an intergalactic grizzly monster, and you poked that thing, saying, oh, he's not going to wake up. And then you keep poking. You threw another song, you poking with your OVO flock. And you poking. Y'all laughing and kikiing and giggling, not realizing the thing you poked just woke up and is staring dead at you with red eyes. And now you turn around and go poke the monster again, and you poke his nose like, oh, he's awake. Oh no. And you think you got this weapon. You got this weapon that's ready. You think you can take this monster out with this one weapon. You got this sword. You got this sword good enough to slash this thing in half. Literally, the monster's just staring you down. He's walking you down with red eyes, bloodshot red, just walking you down, staring at you. And you just like, you waving this sword around like you got Excalibur or something. And he just walking you down. He warning you through the way he's looking at you like, look, I don't want to hurt you. But if you just turn around and run away, we ain't got no problems. We'll literally have 0 problems. But nah, you took Excalibur and you said, I'm going to take you out with this. And you took the sword and you slashed the monster thinking you slain it. Now you holding your sword up like you won, not realizing the whole sword of the sword is gone. Like you slashed the monster and the sword broke in half. Now you holding up a broken sword like you won. Now here come the monster with his claws out. And he ready to slash. And that's exactly what he do. He took you out. Now monster go back and lie down to his favorite song. And that favorite song is Not Like Us. And now you want to sue the monster that you poked. Boy. Man. Drake only gets most when Kendrick isn't outside. Hey, ain't that the truth? They yes man, but putting that Duracell on his back. Putting a Duracell on his back is hilarious. I'm sorry. Great visuals. You know, I'll be storytelling sometimes. Like oh man. Alright, that was funny. Alright, what we got? So that's one video. I don't think I got that many videos, but we're still gonna go through them. Oh, Jesus. All right. HHSB crew, baby. It's been a minute since we've been over here, but we're going to check it out for sure. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me hit that record button. Boom, bam. All right, we locked in. It felt like I was in Harry Potter. I'm a good liar is crazy. Anthony, you retract that message. Don't do that. I'm a good liar. That's wicked work. Anyway, did Drake's alleged PR campaign just get exposed? I've been seeing crew put out a couple videos like this in the past. I definitely watched them, but this is a good opportunity for me to actually do a reaction to it, especially if the PR campaigns get exposed, right? So with this reaction, that's exactly what we're going to find out. With this video, that's exactly what we're going to find out right now. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Let's lock in, and we're going to have some fun with it, you know? So y'all know where you at. Let's make it happen. Yo, you, right here. In the small box, right here in the small box. Yo, I'm not going to lie. I had to turn up the volume on the microphone because, honestly, when I be going back and I be listening to what I recorded and I sound quiet, yeah, we're cutting that out. I'm turning the volume all the way up. If I sound quiet, like, anytime now, that's on y'all. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do with that. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, look. Welcome back to the Flex Mind Network. You're tapped in with the Flex Mob. Welcome back to the channel. Did the PR teams get exposed? Man, let's go ahead and find out. Like, comment, share, subscribe. You know the vibe. You tapped in with your favorite Canadian reaction channel and network. Let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Lag out.
Hey, yeah, what's poppin', gang? Hey, look. Hey, look, man, I told y'all the other day when I dropped those two videos, I think it was either Monday and Tuesday or Tuesday and Wednesday, where I was just seeing a lot of negative
I need like
Kendrick
a TV right here. That
type
make my life so much easier.
information floating around, right? Like I was seeing, we seen Ja Rule basically saying that
Oh yeah, if I'm correct, Crew. If I'm correct, I could be wrong, but Crew said he did work in marketing before. So we this the right time right now. This the right link up.
Kendrick was assisted in a sense or helped, and Drake wasn't helped in order to win the beef. And then there was another narrative. Akademiks basically was saying that hip hop is now boring and Kendrick ruined it. And then we're also seeing this narrative of hip hop is struggling on the charts. So I said that from before. I was like, bro, it seems so weird that it's all happening like at the same time. So now there's some information that's coming out, or at least someone took the time to do a little bit of research and do a little bit of digging to tell us, or at least to give us an understanding of what's going on.
I need to do a show you guys Toronto or show us Toronto live one day. I could. Is this the agency? Possibly.
No, now I don't know who this person is per se. Let me see what's his name. TikTok TRVP Forever. Okay, and this is just posted by somebody else. But I want to listen to what he has to say here because I definitely feel like I've been noticing it a lot more, and you guys have been noticing it too because you've been telling me in the comments, yo, this is paid. These are paid campaigns that are happening. There's been talks of paid campaigns against a lot of artists, mainly Kendrick Lamar. J. Cole was talking about it as well. So let me know how you guys feel about this in the comments. Definitely make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. You also let me know where you watching from. But before we get into this video, I gotta say this, bro. I gotta say this. Listen, 60% of you guys that watch the channel are not subscribed. I know y'all see this right here, bro. 60% of y'all are not subscribed. So listen, if you're watching this channel and you aren't subscribed, make sure you hit the sub button. I know a lot of you guys think you're subscribed because you see the videos all the time. But if you're not, make sure you guys hit that sub button. But let's go ahead and get into this video. Let's do it.
You want to be able to...
Yo, gang, real quick, though. Bro, you got like 54,000 subscribers, gang. I think you all right, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think you good, bro. You got enough subscribers, gang. You got more subscribers than Friday. What? You got more subscribers than We Love Hip Hop, gang. You good? I need more.
This rapper, and when he comes back, he's going. You want to be able to spot a paid campaign by a label.
How do we do it?
Agencies,
how do we do it?
Let me show you how to do it, right? So I was busy today running around and whatnot, and I went on Twitter for a little bit, and I saw this post, and it was like, hip hop is now going 9 straight months without a top 10 hit on a Billboard Hot 100.
Bro, I'm telling you, like, I feel like I hop on Twitter every now and again, and that's because a lot of times you guys send me a lot of things, say, hey man, maybe you should check this out. Maybe this music, maybe you should listen to it. Oh, did you see that this happened? Or I'm on YouTube and I'm seeing stuff pop up on my own, and I'm like, I gotta, that's something I want to share with y'all. If I'm not seeing nothing there, right, sometimes I'll be like, you know what? Let me hop on Twitter. Let me see what's happening. And bro, I'll be like, why am I here? It's so much negativity and weird shit happening. But then a lot of times you come across stuff like this. So it don't take very long sometimes when you hop on Twitter.
The last hip hop track to make it in the top 10 was Drake's What Did I Miss in July of 2025. And I was like, that doesn't sound right, So then I seen somebody in the comments. Somebody was like, Luther by Kendrick Lamar and SZA was top 10 or number 9 on the Billboard Hot 100 in August of 2025. And I was like, wait, but didn't FDO and
right,
What You Saying by Lil Uzi go top 10? But FDO didn't because of the Christmas songs. It almost did, even with the Christmas songs and What You Saying as well. So I was like, oh, all right, I was mistaken, right?
Okay.
But then I saw another post by Hip Hop All Day.
I did think that FDO was up there, though. Am I tripping?
FDO was up there on Apple. On the Apple chart, the Apple Music chart, it was number 1. But the Billboard chart, it was not. Plain and simple. Right? One thing I gotta say is, and I already talked about this yesterday when it comes to Billboard, like, there's definitely some gatekeeping going on over there. And if it's not gatekeeping, then there's some payments going on. Because a lot of people know to get on the... Now, this is alleged news, all right? This is alleged news, but apparently you're supposed to pay to get on the chart. And to pay to get on the chart, if I'm correct, is $50K. And that's USD, right? And from then, however your music is moving is where you're going to be placed. Right? If a lot of people rock into your shit, boom. Then you know, then that's the number that you chart at, right? So keep that in mind. I learned that, if I'm correct, I learned that off of Jay Nolan's channel. So I'm gonna say alleged for now, but it's a reliable source. So let's just end it there.
I thought it was.
Songs and what you're saying as well. So I was like, oh, all right, I was mistaken, right? But then I saw another post by Hip Hop All Day that says there's been no rap song charted inside the top 10 on Billboard Hot 100 for over 9 months, the longest drought since the streaming era began. The last song to be released was Drake's "What Did I Miss" in July.
And when I'm hearing this, bro, it's like they setting up the play. It all sounds like they setting up the play. Like, see what's been missing? You see how rap's been struggling?
But when is he gonna drop? See, this is the part that bothers me the most. If you're doing all this work, we're supposed to see something in the next week or two. To be honest, the next week. The logical thing to do when you want to push and market yourself in this kind of way is to have the project ready in the next 7 days. And to be honest, that should be a maximum. Because the attention spans nowadays, it's really, really short. Unless they tuning into streamers. And that's interesting in itself, but I'll save that for another day. But like, attention spans nowadays is really short. A lot of people be forgetting things often. Not even just a lot, it's often. It's like day-to-day routine to forget something. See what I'm saying? So a lot of people are not paying attention to rap like that right now, so they're going to forget a lot of music that came out in the past. And with PR Kames launching with this kind of narrative, I'm not going to lie. This, of all the things they tried, this one thing is solid, but the flaw in their tactic is that they're doing too much. That's the flaw. This doesn't need to be on all these different hip hop platforms. No business with that. You don't need it to be everywhere. This isn't breaking news. You're trying to take something that's not breaking news and you're trying to make it breaking news by paying people to make it breaking news. You don't do that. That's nonsense. Now you're doing too much. That's all I'm seeing when I look at this campaign. Y'all doing too much, and that's weird.
You see, Drake hasn't been, dropping any music. And that's the craziest thing because he's been dropping music too. What Did I Miss wasn't the last thing he dropped, was it? If I'm not mistaken. So it's like, oh, since Drake isn't doing it, this is why you guys are seeing this drought on the charts. Which, here's the other thing. Niggas don't really care. Nobody cares.
No, people do. People do. People do. Go through those comments. People do. Without a doubt. Whether if you're looking at comments under Canadian posts, whether if you're looking at comments under international posts, people care. That's one thing you have to acknowledge. You got to acknowledge that there are fans out there literally dying for music. Right? So, a lot of creators out here, they're saying that a lot of people don't care. It's not true. It's not true. People care. Enough people care for them to do this. Let's go ahead and make that clear.
Cares? Like, why is it always that side that cares so much about numbers? Never the substance.
Blame academics.
Always the numbers. And it's like when you can kind of fudge the numbers in your favor, then of course all you gonna care about is the numbers. That's crazy to me. Why you so worried about the numbers, bro? Put out quality music.
Again, the last song to be released was Drake's What Did I Miss?
You know what? Let me go back to that part for a second because there's something I would want to say, but I just want to hear it again so I can confirm real quick.
Don't care about is the numbers. That's crazy to me. Why you so worried about the numbers, bro? Put out quality music.
Casual fans want to be lied to because they don't believe in nothing. The casual fan doesn't know anything that's going on around them whatsoever. So if you tell something that seems like the truth, the casual fan is going to believe it. And we've been seeing this a lot, regardless if it's music or not. This is something that's been going on for years. Casual fans, that outweighs the actual fans. They want to be lied to because they don't stand for nothing. Let's make that clear right now. All these people, these casual fans, who is the one person that they're going to run to get their hip-hop information? And it's not nobody on Twitter. The answer is akademiks. When they want to find out something, they go to akademiks. We already know akademiks is not a reliable source because he confirmed it himself that he accepts payola. So, why? No, not why, but the interesting part to it is how do you get the casual fans to not be like that anymore? And the answer is it's not possible. They want to be lied to. They want to be told something. They don't want to sit down for the actual course. They don't want to sit down to hear what anybody on YouTube got to say. But they want the underlying punchline. That's going to make them turn into that kind of fan. That's how it goes.
Again, the last song to be released was Drake's What Did I Miss in July of 2025. And I'm like, Hip Hop All Day and Kirko posted this on a random Wednesday in April, right? I finish doing what I'm doing. I go back on Twitter. I see Rap TV. There has not been a rap song in the top 10 of the Billboard Hot 100 in 9 months, the longest amount of time since the streaming era began. The last hip-hop track in the top 10 was Drake's What Did I Miss in July of 2025, which is not only false information, but now I'm like, okay, this is a paid campaign.
Right.
Like somebody paid for this to be posted.
Because the thing is, why then, right? Like, it could be true. It could be true. I'm not saying that it is. I'm X that, right? But I'm saying if it were true, why is it happen? Why do you post that today? And then you got everybody else posting it like it's not like it's a new record. It's not like it's something major that just happened. You know what I'm saying? It's like 9 months. Here's the 9-month mark. I just don't understand that.
Like somebody paid for this to be posted and promoted. And again, I don't dislike paid campaigns or whatever, but I just want you guys to be better able to spot when something is a paid campaign. Kirko has 400,000 followers on Twitter. Hip Hop All Day has 482,000 followers on Twitter. Rap TV has a whopping 1.2 million followers on Twitter, gang. I just want you guys to know when propaganda is being pushed toward you. Now, this Drake fans are gonna be like, look, Drake is gonna save hip hop with Iceman. We have been getting great hip hop music.
Bro, that's the point. That's what Bro is hitting it right on the head, man. Drake's gonna save it with Iceman, but that's the play. They setting it up. Like, because the charts matter so much, there's been no hip hop tracks making it in the top 10. But when Drake drops Iceman, then you're going to see hip-hop back on the charts again, which nobody cares. Niggas been getting crazy good music. It's the same, and it's crazy because I don't know if Act was responding to this. Maybe he was, or maybe he was talking about this when he was talking about it's not fun anymore and all of that. So during the same time of all of this happening, Ack was saying that, and the clip of Ja Rule talking about Drake, all of that in the same week? Bro, we got to start putting 2 and 2 together, bro. We got to start understanding. And also, I think if we really understood it or we really saw it for what it was, I think a lot of the energy and emotion that
I'm expecting Iceman by next Friday. That's the only way y'all can capitalize on this moment. I'm expecting Iceman next Friday. That's the only way. Literally the only way. Like I said before, if you want to gear up for the summer, you drop in the spring. Because when summertime come around and you know you got that hot album, they're going to play your songs in the summer. The same thing with Chris Brown. Chris Brown, they announced that his album release May 8th, next month. We're a month away from the album. You drop in the springtime to gear up for the summertime. You work hard now so that when your time comes, you get to relax. You don't have to worry about making any more music, knowing that you made this project for this season. You made this project for this quarter. Everybody knows the third quarter is the most important quarter in music. And quarters are shaped down to seasons. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. And then repeat. The third quarter being summer is the most important quarter in music, period. Because that's when you're really tested. And to prepare, you drop in a second. That's how it goes. That's the strategy.
comes after you hear something like this might be a little different. Because you be like, I see what they doing. It's not going to bother me like that. But I do think sometimes people get reactive and just start.
Sir, okay, bet. That's a good question. So if there's no album, then what? You missed your window to capitalize on maximizing your profit. If there's one window that's the reason why. And the quarter system, that's a music industry thing, because that's how they know how much money, or they're going to put together a margin or a range of the possibility of revenue you can make from this, a possibility of units sold from this. It's almost formulaic in a sense. Numbers, this is how the numbers work when it comes down to it, right? You use the numbers to strategize, right? This is how it works. You need to capitalize on the moments you know you can succeed in. Drake's music works in the summertime. We clearly saw that it doesn't really work for winter. Nokia is not a winter track, but you put it on a winter album. Some Sexy Songs for You, that's some winter shit. That goes with Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day, there's snow on the ground. It's cold. People want to be inside. So you got to have some smoother tracks. But then you got tracks on there like I Want to Meet Your Madre. Like that makes sense. You're not listening to yourself. Why is that on the project? Stupid. Now, Drake works in the summer. You got to gear up for that. If you're not working towards that, you're missing your window of opportunity to really solidify your return. What are you going to do it in the fall? When people in school, when kids are in school, when your fan base is in school, and they want to go out and get lit, but they got projects? Yeah, okay.
Going at it's like, and that's cool too, right? Like sometimes it's cool too. But if you go into it a little bit more like, I see the play here, then you're even better equipped to respond because you see the play, right?
Been getting great hip hop music. Hip hop has been dominating the charts to start the year. The Billboard 200.
Is that Slay Queen? Is that Slay Queen in the chat? Hold on a second. Big sis out here. Yo, big sis, what? You alright? Everything Chris? Everything blessed? Yo, what go on with you people them over your channel? Your channel good? I know say your channel good, you know. What's good, big sis?
Not the Billboard 100. What about the thing to get number one? So who gives a fuck, man? I keep telling y'all, like, who cares? If you don't like any hip hop that has come out this year, you're not a fan of hip hop.
Right.
You feel me? This shit does not matter. Like, I hope Drake drops Iceman and gets all the records or whatever so you guys can, like, shut the fuck up because you're so fucking annoying about this shit. But this is propaganda, bro. This is paid for campaign.
It's paid for campaigns, and it also just really lets you see where people's energy and focus are. It's on the numbers. It's not on the projects. It's not on the music. It's just on the numbers. Those are not fans of hip hop.
Be posted by big pages to keep this circulating and keep it flowing and be like, oh, yeah, this guy's the biggest rapper, and when he comes back, he's going to save the planet. You feel me? Or whatever the case may be. I don't know, gang. Like, I just want you guys to see what's going on here, man. It's fucking annoying. How do you feel about this? Let me know in the comments. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Make sure you join the Discord. Link to the bio. Till next time, I'm out of here. Yeah.
And the other piece to this too is monkey see, monkey do.
Oh,
right? Like, that's what.
That's like me when I say the blind leading the blind. That's crazy. Big sis in the chat. Jeez, this a rare occasion, bruh.
Piece to this too is monkey see, monkey do. Right? Like, that's what I see a lot of times, even in what we do, right? Like, I see somebody post something and then I see everybody post it. Now, when it's big news and it's like something that really needs to be talked about, like, that's not what, but like when it's not and it's just like, okay, that's weird. That post is, they're making that post and they're making that post and oh, damn, they're making that post too. So it's like a lot of times it's monkey see, monkey do. When it's dry, niggas ain't got nothing to say, niggas ain't got nothing to talk about. That's a lot of times you see that type of stuff happening. One of the other things that I saw was, so this is where I saw it at, actually was on Instagram. And then I tried to find the full video without having to play it here so I can pause and rewind it. But here's one of the things I saw. Look at who liked this post. Look at who liked this post. So it's only two.
Hold on. Brother, I can't see. Who's this? Dangerous or Danger? I mean, I know who that is. The heck? What kind of point you trying to make?
200 something likes on this post, but one of them is right here. So let me know how you guys feel about this in the comments, man. Make sure you guys hitting the like button, subscribing to the channel if you guys are new, man. I appreciate the love and support. It really goes a long way. Do you believe that these are paid PR propaganda campaigns? Do y'all think that this is what's happening here? Let me know in the comments. I'll see y'all there. I'm out. Peace.
True, that's the movements. That's the movements. Paid PR campaigns instead of working on quality music. So instead of working hard to drop something spectacular, you rather produce something that is mediocre, but then convince everybody to assume that it's a monster. So you'd rather spend your money to convince people that I'm working on something insane than to actually work on something insane. And that's insane to me. I'm just saying. Queen, facts. But isn't that insane though? You got every other artist in the world working their ass off to create something that's spectacular. And you, being the artist of artists, not to do that? That's the kind of role model you want to be? That's the kind of artist, that's the kind of leader you want to be? Remember what I said a while ago when it comes to leaders in music. When you are that guy and you're undeniably known as that guy, especially in your city, whether you like it or not, that is a leadership role you must take up. And if you cannot provide, then that shows that your character's in question. That's how it goes, man. I'm telling you, it's crazy out here. But it is what it is. If that's how you want to move, don't let me stop you, you know? All right, that's another video down. What's next? Oh God, here come Isaac Hayes. I'm not reacting to this one. I'm not reacting to this. Well, oh no, not. Let me not say. I'm not gonna record this one because, to be honest,
man, bro, they've been trying to run with.
Ain't nobody really watching this one. Ain't nobody really watching this one. So, did Drake and Kendrick's beef end rap charts dominance? Man, focus on your app, bruh. Like, the amount of times we gotta tell you to focus on fan base. Make that make sense. Like, why is it every time you speak, the only thing we want to tell you is to focus on your application? Focus on building up fan base to be better than Twitter, which is impossible because Twitter's a wasteland. But why is it every time you speak, we just don't want to hear from you? Because you're going to probably come up and say some nonsense. But say some words that make you look like you know what you're saying. Yeah, okay, buddy. Look, like, comment, share, subscribe. You know the vibe. You tapped in with your favorite Canadian reaction channel and network. Let's go ahead and get started with this one right here. Let's might as well dive in and see what he got to say. What's good, Vil?
This narrative for like the past 2 days already. They're talking about no rap songs in the top 10 and how this has been a bad year for hip hop and all this other shit, right? And now we have them trying to blame the whole beef in general. Now they're trying to say the Kendrick and Drake beef and rap charts dominant. Like, this is ridiculous, bro. Nobody who really cares about hip hop gives a damn about the charts. Nobody cares about the charts if you really care about hip hop. And now they're trying to say, and now
blame academics. Why is nobody saying that no more? Blame academics. Remember what I said when it comes to the casual fans, literally in the last reaction. Casual fans are going to go to academics because he's the social media, like, public figure that be knowing the music-ish. Not really, but because he's giving off that illusion, that's the person they're going to run to get information. And he's a known liar. That's crazy to me.
Now they're trying to blame the battle itself for the lack of chart dominance from hip hop. This is ridiculous, bro. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about.
It's not. No. The reality is people care, but don't run with that. They want to blame it on the battle. Who started the battle? That's all you gotta say. You want to blame it on the battle. Who started the battle? That's it. That's it. Kendrick didn't start the battle. Kendrick had a verse. Kendrick was taunting them. Kendrick was literally using Drake's tactic against him to bring him out. The whole poking the bear story. How do you think that went down? Because of his existence, it put disdain in his heart to go out and hunt. That's it. That's literally it. Who started this?
About the charts, man. I mean, it gets ridiculous, and this all comes from Isaac Hayes. Isaac Hayes has basically tried to regurgitate and reiterate this fucking argument that people have already done.
All right, but let's get it right, though. It's not Isaac Hayes. It's Isaac Hayes III, because we appreciate Isaac Hayes. Chef.
Done in the past. He said the Kendrick and Drake beef killed commercial rap. It turned hip hop into an engagement art form, not a chart performing one. Everyone showed up, debated, replayed, picked sides, ran the numbers up. Meanwhile, the Billboard Hot 100 kept moving. The beef fed the masses and killed the charts. So I see why labels are cutting back. Black folks would rather tear down artists from both sides when collaboration is what drives expansion. Bro, again, nobody cares about the chart. The only person that cares about the charts is this guy. And everybody is giving him a lot of pushback. Rightfully so. Nobody agrees with this statement if you really care about hip hop and if you really care about rap. Why should we care about the charts? Why? What has the charts done for me? You know what I mean? Like, what has the charts done for us? What do people get? Like, and again, it's cool if somebody charts. It's cool if hip hop has a message in a song and that song goes popular and then it gets noticed and then it gets on the charts. I mean, that's a plus, right? But it's not what people are intentionally wanting to do. It's not like Kendrick is making a song and he wants the song to go number one. That's an afterthought. I mean, really, the intention is, how is this song going to impact the people? How am I going to get a message across that is going to connect to the audience? Now, if the song does well because of the message within it, then yeah, so be it. That's badass. Yeah, we got on the charts. Yeah, we're up.
Out of all the snippets we've gotten from Iceman streams, Kendrick's snippet from 2024 still washes every single one of those snippets. Every one. And how did he do it? With rapping. Plain and simple. The amount of songs that was debuted, the amount of snippets that was debuted, I should say, throughout the whole Iceman stream. 3 parts, mind you. 3 parts. Kendrick had 1 snippet and dropped the album, and the song wasn't on the album, so that snippet is still out there. It exists. And it still washes every single snippet off of the Iceman streams. And he was rapping for 5 seconds. Can we talk about that first? In the snippet we got before the Super Bowl, that 1-minute snippet, Kendrick rapped for 5 seconds, and it washed everything off of the Iceman streams. We can go body for body. I hand you a body. I'm probably a better masseuse. I really don't bother nobody, but they gonna buy me if I gotta clear out the room. What? Are you serious? Bro, listen, to this day, I've never heard a bar that top that. We can go body for body. I hand you a body. I'm probably a better masseuse. But I really don't bother nobody, but they run it by me. If I gotta clear out the room, how do you do that? Jesus Christ. How do you do that? This nigga's a wordsmith. He's a wordsmith. He just be in front of his damn desk with lined paper. Just be writing for no reason. God.
In the charts, yeah, dope. But that's just, a sprinkle on the top. It's not the whole cake. It's not the whole pie. It's just a piece of it, bruh. And a lot of pushback is given to Isaac Hayes III, rightfully so. We have Neek here. She says, good. Hip hop wasn't about the charts in the first place. I'm glad it's going back to its roots. Hip hop is a culture. Clearly, you're not qualified to even speak on it because you're not of the culture. So shut your hating ass up. Clap it up for Neek, y'all. Clap it up for Neek, y'all. Nah, she killed it right there. Y'all have become way too obsessed with the charts. And I think it's a crazy obsession, to be honest with you. Someone said hip hop was never a chart performing art form. It was and is a cultural art form for us, by us. If you happen to reach a pop audience with your hip hop message, that is awesome. But that is not the focus goal. If your goal is to focus on reaching the most people, you are a pop artist. Shout out to Beloved Bone. Big shout out to Beloved Bone, because at that point, that's what you want to be. That's what you want to strive to be, a pop artist. You want to be a pop artist if you're just trying to get the most people, the most attention for this record. And that's why that side is starving, right? That's why all the people like Drake and the collaborators that work with him are starving right now, because all they care about is the hit. All they want is the hit. They don't give a fuck, bro.
Bro, all you got to say is the charts is for the industry to make them feel better. When their product is not performing, this is how they lash out. That's all you got to say. Their product is not performing, and the product is the charts. And because this thing is not the charts, now the charts look boring. But you guys changed the rules for things to chart, making it harder to chart. That's the crazy thing. I've never seen nobody say this yet. How am I saying all these things first and I got the small channel? All these big channels need to say this shit. Bro, how is it that they changed the rules to make it harder to chart, but it's easier to make your money off the streams? What matters? What matters? The streams and the charts were side by side, and it worked. They spread it out to make the range harder to jump in. Why is nobody saying that? Why? Not one person. I guarantee you, there's not one person on YouTube saying this yet. That's crazy. How the hell you making me get all these firsts? About to make me sound like Soulja Boy in the next couple months. I swear to you. I'm the first YouTuber in the world to let you know that these things are not aligned. Yo, this is not real.
They really don't give a damn about, the message in their music, the message in the song. And I bet you anything, if they ever tried to do a message in the song type of song,
Facts.
right? Like if they ever try to do a meaningful track and it doesn't do well, then they probably won't even ever do it again because it didn't get them to where they want to be at. They don't care if they connected to an audience. They don't care if they connected to somebody who was feeling down, somebody who was depressed, and then they put their song on and it make them feel better. They don't give a damn about none of that. And that's the crazy part to me, bro. That is the crazy part to me that we see these days, is that they're only looking for the attention-grabbing music that people have been putting out to get a hit. They don't care about really connecting with the audience and sharing a broader message. This is the intellectually dishonest, especially from someone who understands the game. Rap being commercialized, commodified, has bastardized the art form. Making capitalism the main metric of success is the reason it's been colonized. You're complaining because it's touching your pockets. Big shout out to Squander Father Currency. Another one, bro. Another good point. Commercial rap and hip hop has been dead long before Kendrick Lamar and Drake's beef, and there's tons of articles on the internet.
Facts.
We all got the details, this predating the Kendrick and Drake.
Whoa. Yo. Ladies and gentlemen, stop everything. Ladies and gentlemen, stop everything. Breaking news. Hold that. Yo, but the thing is, I don't think he's even going to show his comment. That's crazy. Yo, Lightwalker made it to the Ville video. But I don't even think Ville is going to show his comment. I hope he does.
Drake beef. Someone said propaganda.
He showed the comment. That's crazy. Yo, Lightwalker, I need an interview, gang. I need an interview. Like, literally, it's going to be an interview, and I'm just going to have that just, like, posted right there. It's going to be the background to the interview, just your tweet. That's crazy.
Internet, we all got the details, this predating the Kendrick and Drake beef. Someone said, propaganda so early in the morning? Please fix your app first. Grown-ass man obsessed with the charts. So much you gotta parrot the talking points of algorithmic music listeners. Take your tier, fan base, please. Man, bro, I'm telling you, bro. This is posted in the AM.
Yo, W Lightwalker. Yo, W Lightwalker, gang. What the hell? This is crazy. This is crazy, bro. I swear to you. Holy, Toronto, stand up!
Yeah. Like, why does this bother this man so much? Why does this bother Isaac Hayes to the point where he has to create a narrative so early in the morning and talking about how rap needs the charts? Bro, rap don't need the charts, bro. Rap don't need the charts, man. It doesn't. I get tired of hearing individuals like Isaac Hayes regurgitate and repeat these nonsensical fucking claims, trying to act like hip-hop is dead, trying to act like the art form is dying, because they don't see it on the charts. Bro, the hip hop was never on the charts to begin with. I'm pretty sure you're smart enough to know that, but you're being ignorant right now. And you're refusing to understand that this is all just a facade. This is all just a front to start an argument, to rage bait people, and just to make yourself feel better, I guess. I'm glad that hip hop is not on the charts. I really am, bro. I really am glad that it's not on the charts. I'm glad that the game has changed. It kind of makes you think, bro, do they even appreciate rap in the first place? It doesn't seem like they do. They want to talk about the charts, bro. It's almost like if they can't decide what songs are good or bad by themselves, they have to go to the charts. They have to go to the top 10. They have to go to these playlists to go and find music that they could listen to. They can't go and find an artist by themselves. They can't look up an album by themselves. You know you can find good music on your own, right? You know you don't need to look at the charts and see what's popping for you to actually appreciate good music, right? Like, for an example, right? Let's say that there's an artist right now that me and you have never heard of, and I come across him going through Spotify or going through Apple Music. And then I find him, I show him to other people, and then those other people start playing his songs next to other people. And then those people start playing that song. And then eventually it trickles down. It's a ripple effect, and everybody just starts playing it. And then now everybody somewhat knows this artist in my circle, in my area. And then hopefully it stretches out and he gets known other places. You also have, you know, the communities that these artists create. Rather than artists these days, they'll have a Discord, they'll have a place where they could talk to their audience. A perfect example is Doechii. Doechii started off with a YouTube channel. She already created an audience. And then by the time that she was signed with TDE, she already had a solid fan base. You get what?
Artists are taking back power, plain and simple. In 2026, because of the individuals that work in the industry not knowing or even understanding music, that gives the opportunity for the artists to actually stand up and get up and do what they need to do to put money in their pocket, because they can't rely on this system anymore. But at the same time, it's their own fault, because one thing I say is that you got to know the lay of the land before you sign on that paper. You got to know how to move around within so that you can survive this thing and be fruitful in your future. Right? But one thing artists understand is how to connect with their audience. And that's what we're seeing today. So much so that you have UMG make deals with the platforms that be dealing with independent artists. What does that say? That says UMG has been seeing y'all for years, and now that y'all are starting to grow, they acknowledge the growth by trying to work with the platforms that be working with independent artists. And then y'all complain about the charts. I don't care about your charts. Excuse me, by the way. Pardon me. But I don't care about your charts. Your charts is not for rap. Your charts is not for music. Your charts is to let all them people, them high offices feel better. All the people, the CEOs and all the label heads that be sitting in the high offices, that makes them feel better. If they don't see their product on this thing, another product, well, or let me reword that, make it easier. If they don't see the product that they have being represented on the product that they got their hands on, that shows them that their system is not working anymore, and they're trying to rage bait and pressure people into assuming it's doing bad because they're not visible anymore. And idiots out there are going to see that and say, oh, what's going on, man? Is this the Kendrick era y'all were talking about? Stupid. Anybody that sides with posts like that don't want to see artists succeed. Plain and simple. Anybody that be rocking with these things, that be agreeing with these things, that be siding with these things, they don't want to see artists, of which a lot of them are their own friends, succeed. What does that say about the people out there?
What I'm saying, bro, like, you don't have to rely on the charts.
Oh, what that blood clot? Is that lakes? Is that lakes? What the fuck? Yo, oh, what that pum clot go on? What the hell? Is that lakes? That's crazy, bro. Oh shit! What the hell? What's good, gang? How you feeling, bro? Like, I really be doing this music shit for real, bro. No cap.
You don't need to be on the charts. All you got to do, bro, is just look for the music yourself. And if an artist, right, puts a song out that ends up making the charts because of the message in it or because of how popular it is, then so be it. And everybody likes it. Everybody knows it. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? Like, who cares? Like, at that point, oh, everybody knows it now. It's like a song.
Yo, fam, Medea. Yo, you didn't go with what's his name to LA? I thought you would have gone still. I ain't got no funds. I couldn't go, fam. You know, everything good though. Real talk. I'm good.
That you could play and everybody could know what you're playing, or everybody knows the lyrics to it. That's cool. But the fact that you think that rap is at a critical stage right now because it's not on the charts, you're tripping, bro. You're tripping. And it's probably because you're a bot. It's probably because you can't think for yourself. You need the charts. You need to see what's popular because you can't go out there and find good music on your own. You can't go out there and determine what is good and what is not without someone pointing you in the direction of going to and telling you, hey, this is good right here. You should listen to this because it's in the top 10. So you should like the song. Bro, I bet you anything. If I pull the top 10 right now, I probably wouldn't even fuck with half the songs that are on there. You could show me the top 50, bro, and I could probably only pick several that I would genuinely appreciate. Like that's...
Yo, fam. Yeah, we gonna have to talk, gang. Apparently, it's been a minute because if what I'm reading is true, I must have missed some events that's been going on. So I gotta check in and see Wagwan now. What the fuck? What do you mean by that? Yeah, we gonna have to talk after this, gang. I ain't gonna hold you.
The crazy part, bro. Sometimes there's shit in the top 10 or the top 50 that I've never even fucking heard. There's artists on there that I've never heard of. You know what I'm saying, bro? And I'm like, oh yeah, I've never heard of that. It's crazy it's in the top 10. Oh, and then sometimes some of these songs are in the top 10 or in the top 20 because of TikTok or Instagram reels. Like somebody makes a fucking song in their basement and they post it on TikTok and it goes viral. Like, bro, there's different ways of making the charts. You get me, bro? Like people just make the chart sometimes just by luck, or people just happen to hit the
I really thought you said house arrest. I ain't gonna lie to you. What the hell?
Charts because of a moment, but that doesn't define quality music. What defines quality music is yourself and how you appreciate that music and its value. But again, these are just repeated arguments, repeated statements that are in the algorithm, bro, that people just conjure up just to start something, just to start engaging. He's talking about, oh, this was for hip hop engagement, but we really care about the charts. Bro, what are you doing right now? You're doing all of this for...
All right, so at this point, we're just regurgitating the same thing over and over. So right now, we're currently covering the conversation about the charts for hip-hop and how rap is not on it, but in reality, it looks like paid propaganda because it's the same verbiage on every other platform that has a fan base, right? Now, to be fair, the statistics do align, but y'all didn't even try to take the words and make it for your own. The thing to it is like, that beef that happened, that was era ending because we were long overdue for a change in eras. So a lot of people are not going to understand that, but simply breaking it down, every decade back in the day used to introduce new sounds. But from 2010 to 2026, we've been having the similar sound just elevated over the years. And that's pretty much how everyone's been accustomed to this and don't want nothing else, which is a flaw in the system for the industry. Because if this is the only thing people want and this is the only thing you guys can provide, what does that say about everything else y'all have done over the years? Or even better, what does that say about your future when it comes to the product, knowing that it's getting burnt out? The reason why rap is changing right now, the reason why rap is struggling right now is because it's burnt out. It's not that hip hop is boring. It's that everybody's bored, but they want their fix. That's the trick to it. Now they're using rage bait tactics to make everybody assume it's doing bad, when in reality, we've had a plethora of artists come out and actually drop good quality tracks, including people within Toronto, right? So that's the trick. It's simply, to put it simple, it's rage bait. But in reality, the system's flawed. This is what y'all have built up for years. This is why whoever's working in the industry right now, they're not good for it no more, because algorithmic solutions does not equate to long-term success. That's moment by moment success. You're looking to survive for the next month the way you're putting these kind of articles together. That's what's going on in music right now. Music needs a change. When you have the same artists put out the same music month after month, year after year, that makes everybody question what's going on. That makes people go to other genres and enjoy that genre more than the genre they're supposed to be with. That's crazy to me. Charts are fucked by media facts. Let's be real. Facts. Facts. What's good, Judy? How you feeling? But that's how it goes, though. So because they don't know how to fix it, they want to make people assume it's doing bad, not because of them. Remember, Billboard is a chart. Who has their hands on the charts? All the labels. This is not just a Billboard problem. This is a label problem down to the T. There's a lot of chairs that need to be lifted. They need to get people out these chairs to bring in people that can actually save this thing. Everybody wants something vintage right now. That's the movement right now. Everything has been feeling vintage from last year. If that's the wave, how you expect to blend vintage feel with their algorithmic numbers? That blend doesn't even match up no more. So it's weird. If I'm going to be real with you, it's weird as hell. And mind you, this is not no like woke kind of content. I have no time to be woke. All I'm doing is sharing the information that I have learned when I do these reactions, when I go live, and I'm simply sharing the flaws in the system y'all set up. So how do you solve for X is my question. That's it. Right now, y'all should be solving the solutions, then push problems on to everybody else. If you have hurt people out here hurting people, what does that tell the world? The whole world is hurt. And instead of feeling better, you want more people to feel hurt. If you going down, you want to bring everyone down with you. That's what it's looking like. That's crazy to me. I'm just saying, right? So, hey, shout out to Vil for this one for sure. Just had to let y'all know what's going on around here. We're going to go ahead and move on to the next video. I'm just going video after video after video until we finish up pretty much. So we're just going to go ahead and keep going. Let's see what else we can get into. Because at this point, I think what's going to happen with these videos that I'm recording, these are the videos that's going to be posted throughout the weekend, so I don't have to do too much. Because when it comes to the weekend, I want to take a break. I want to sit back. I want to relax. You know what I'm talking about? What's good, Raven? How you feeling? Stop turning this into a math class. Nigga, they're using math to push music. I hate algebra. Hey, yo, actually, funny enough, I ain't going to lie to you. Now, I guess it's a lucky thing for me, but a lot of the times when it comes to algebra, everybody was learning it in either middle school or the beginning of high school, right? A lot of times it's middle school, grades 7 and 8. But check it out, though. I was learning algebra since grade 5. I've been learning algebra since I was 10 years old, right? So I had an early introduction to like real math, which is why I'm I'm very familiar with what's going on. Because of my grade 5 teacher, and he's like, yo, since everybody in here is smart, like literally, I kid you not, I think I had the smartest grade 5 class ever. Because 4 of the students in the grade 5 class were like, they're like 10-year-old math scholars, to the point where when we're doing our assignments in class, these 4 dudes are getting up, going to the school computers, and they're coding. You had 4, I never forget their names either. I don't know if I want to share their names, but I'll never forget their names. It was him, and him. I'm not sharing their names. But I remember each of their names. Now, their last name's a little shaky, but I remember each of their names. But they're coding in grade 10, and everyone's sitting down and getting their assignments done. The teacher's like, because you get your homework done in class before you even go home, why don't you guys come over here and I'll challenge you guys with this coding shit. Bro, I had an elite level grade 5 class, man. Let me just say that. I had an elite level grade 5 class, real talk. So that's why when it comes to the math, I'm good. As long as I understand the values and understand how to plug the values, I ain't got no problems with the math. You know? So it's kind of cool, to be honest, you know? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of dope. But, yeah. What more can I say? That's why I understand the formulas. That's why I understand the systems. That's why I understand how they're moving and how I can see the flaws as well. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is at this point. Man. Stop turning this into a math class. My dog had to come out the shadows. And he's like, stop it! Stop! I hate algebra. Nigga, I love it. It's okay. We about to turn the fangirl soon. It's cool. Uh-oh. It looks like we got music. It looks like I finished the reactions I needed to finish. Now at this point, I only got music. Uh-oh. Kehlani is stepping outside again. Uh-oh. Hey, so ladies and gentlemen, at this point, we're going to be listening to music, specifically R&B. I don't need to do a reaction to this, but the next 2 songs and these Instagram tabs, yeah, it's going to be R&B. So we're going to charge you here. We're going to charge you here for the reactions. At this point, we want to listen to some good music. I want to sit back. I want to listen to some good R&B right now. That's it. That is it right now. So I'm going to be having fun. All right? I'm going to be having big fun right now. So, look. We're going to start off with a familiar track, but one of her greatest tracks, period. Kehlani Folded. This is how you push your music. It's not about... Here's the thing. For artists out there, this is how you need to learn to move your music. If you know you got the one, and your fans and new fans that come in be hearing from this song and letting you know this is the one, what you need to do at this point, it's not about you're constantly performing the song. Where are you performing the song? And we've seen Kehlani in different major platforms perform this song, and knowing she's working on an album and it's almost done, and especially knowing Folded is going to be on the album. This is how you work your music to push the album. There's so many different ways. There's so many different unique ways to promote your music, to promote your project. All you got to do is figure out the pathway you want to take to be successful. At this point, all Kehlani got to do is drop the album. Drop it today. Drop it today. All you got to do is drop the album. Oh, shit. Hey, listen. Let's go ahead and get started, bro. I'm about to listen to Folded again. Got me having flashbacks. This nigga having... this nigga got PTSD from math class. Jesus. It's a big platform to perform this dance. You gotta... Stop. How dare you grow your hair out, girl? With the live band. Yo, YG, you messed up, gang. You messed up. Damn.
It's so silly of me to act like I don't need you back. When all I can think about is us since I seen you last. I know I didn't have to walk away. All I had to do was ask for space. I'm telling you, be on your way. When I told you to fall back, so can you come pick up your clothes? I had them folded. Meet me at the door while it's still open. I know it's getting cold out, but it's not frozen. So come pick up your clothes. I had. Let your body decide. I'll set your body. No. Let your body decide. Folding it for you, already folding it for you. No matter what you do to switch the story up and
About
over,
watch this.
leave my mark. And I will still choo choo through it all.
Bro, you done gave me a heart attack for a second. I thought Usher was about to step out. What do you mean, watch this? I'm about to fall out my chair if you let Usher step out and have a feature on this shit. You don't do that to me.
That's the crazy part, crazy part. I don't need no more empty promises. Promise me that you. I don't need roses, just need some flowers for mine. Can't you go back to how you loved on me when you started? I'll be here begging for you. You should be giving me love all damn day till the day is done. So if you wanna go
Yo, you gotta stop scaring me. You gotta stop scaring me.
that way, I'll be waiting up for you to come pick up your clothes. I had them folded. Meet me at the door while it's still. I know it's getting cold out, but it's still. So come pick up your clothes. So come pick up your clothes. I had them folded. Meet me at my door while it's still open. I know it's getting cold out. It's not. So come pick up your clothes.
Oh, hold on a second. We got choreography. Girl, you better work them heels. Shit. Think I don't hear that Usher in there? You think I don't hear that Usher in there? Girl, what are you trying to do right now, man? What the hell? Let me find out Usher's supposed to step out. Let me find out. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. Let me find out, bruh. I swear to you. Oh, man. At this point, we're gonna get into more music and better music and better music. So, I mean, for me being raised in an R&B household, god damn it, you know damn well I'm gonna listen to some R&B right now. What the hell you think this is? Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, this is how I'm gonna work this one. This is how I'm gonna work this one. This is how I'm gonna work this one right here. So, at this point, Tiff talked about it earlier. I hear that Chris Brown in there, girl. Me too. Yo, at this point, you heard Tiff say it in the chat, but I saw it this morning. I'm just saying, the excitement level for what's about to happen in the summer is going to be real, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be an R&B summer. Unless Kendrick drop, if I'm going to be real. if Kendrick drop around spring, summertime, who knows what kind of genre is gonna take over the summer. But as it's looking like right now, it's looking like an R&B summer. All right. So I'm gonna tap in with this famous dude on Instagram, Isaiah J, because we know he a Chris Brown fan. All right, he a bigger fan than any of my friends. Period. And he got good videos. So I'm gonna go ahead and check this out because I know he gonna be excited. And why not share the excitement with him? You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead, sit back, relax, and just enjoy this shit, bro.
Take my money now. Nickels, dimes, pennies, quarters, dollars, EBT, Monopoly money. Just take my money now. This is not a drill. This is not a lie. This is not AI. R&B, Raymond and Brown is really happening. Chris Brown and Usher are going on a joint tour. They said, forget about a verses. Y'all keep talking about a verses. Let's go on tour together. Give us some money for a verses. I don't blame you. It's about to be World War III getting tickets for this concert. I'm not waiting on nobody. If you ain't got your money together, this not the tour for you. Because some of y'all be playing when it's time to buy or purchase something. You the birthday trip. You never ready. I need floor seats. I need to see every flip, every skate, every pot of beret, every cut, every robot move. I need everything. This is going to be one of the best concerts in history. I promise you. I want to know how long the concert going to be because it got to be like 7 hours. Y'all both got way too many songs, way too many features, and I know y'all dropping new music too. So how is this going to work? This concert low-key might have to be a day party brunch into the night. We really need a 3-day festival. Day 1, day 2, day 3, because I don't know how y'all gonna fit this into one concert, but I'm here for it. I'm ready. Take my money now. Here you go. I'm so excited. And if I know both of them, like I think I know both of them, a joint album or joint EP is coming soon. They not slick. Because they got Party, New Flame, It Depends remix, Back to Sleep remix, but more is coming. I know it is. I will see y'all at the tour. I will be hoarse afterwards. I know I am. Love y'all. Just take my money now.
Bro, somebody already said I'm already at the stadium. Let me tell you something. These dudes were telling people, get y'all money together. Now, I don't know if you've seen outside recently, but the way the economy is set up is going to be stressful to get the money to go to this tour. Let me say that. But let me also say, when you have literally this king and this king of R&B come together, and the tour is called R&B based off their name. You got Usher Raymond and Chris Brown. Dog, their last names is R&B. Nigga, this is going to be... Let me bring it down. Let me bring it down real quick. Look. This has been talked about for a long time. Everybody's been wanting a versus between Usher and Chris Brown. Even though they are not from the same era, people's been begging for this versus. The smartest thing these two has done is to say, you know what, since they want a versus, this can't be a one-night thing. Why don't the two of us come together and tour the verses in every goddamn stadium across the world? This is literally about to be the greatest tour ever. I've been fortunate and thankful and blessed enough to go to what? To go to 2 Chris Brown concerts. Free. Shout out to my friend that laced me with the tickets. I appreciate you dearly. But I've been fortunate to go to a Chris Brown concert for free. The first one, I had 2 tickets that was given to me. I look at my mom's, I said, let's go to the Chris Brown concert together. She's never seen him live before. She enjoyed the hell out of that concert. Let me just say that. Right? And that was for the 11/11 tour. And then, the next year after, homegirl's like, I got an extra ticket. Reach with me. And that was for his 20th anniversary tour. And for the 21st year in being in the for being in music. You're teaming up with Usher. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Yo, Tiff, get a fruit basket ready. Like, get a fruit basket ready. This is crazy. So the reason why I'm listening to this first is because we're about to listen to one of the songs off of the new Chris Brown album called Brown, off of his last name. One thing I gotta say is that when it comes to the summertime, the one thing that people always tend to capture in their music, specifically for that season of summer, is the vibe that you get when you're poolside with a drink and you just either lying back or you kicking up with some friends and there's some music playing. A lot of people tend to go for that vibe in music. It's a popular vibe to kind of emulate, to kind of capture when it comes to being in the moment of summer. That's poolside, leaned up with a drink, and music's playing, and the music perfectly fits the moment. I want to see if this man is going to capture this, but I have faith, no doubt. So at this point, we're going to sit back, we're going to relax, and we're going to enjoy this. All right, Chris Brown, Obvious, audio, just released today. How many people watched it already? About 250,000 people watched it already off of here alone. So let's go ahead and lock in and get started. Like, comment, share, subscribe. You know the vibe. You tapped in with your favorite Canadian reaction channel and network. Let's get started. Obvious by Chris Brown. Let's go. Yeah, y'all got that voice tube on some Bruno Mars-ish.
Yeah, you know how we ride. Two bad bitches on each side. So baby, let me know soon as you decide. Girl, put that thing over to the B-side. Boss it, baby, you might just get a baby. Wash you up, that pussy made me go crazy. I'm doing things I ain't never done. I do it all for you cause you one-on-one. I'm about to pull that thing out. This ain't cloud, so climb down your mountain. Let's stay in the house, I'ma drink from your fountain. Break it down for me, now break it down for me, yeah. Baby, I need a door open. Call me, I'll come running. You know we got something obvious. Think it's obvious, you know it's obvious. Yeah, don't stop, put it in rotation. With that body, you ain't even gotta say shit. Obvious, think it's obvious, you know it's obvious.
I see right now, I see a bunch of girls by the poolside dancing with their friends in a hot summer day with some drinks getting lit. That's what I see right now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You deserve PJ wings and champagne showers. Why not define the things, give you your flowers, baby? I need your skin, girl, with nothing else. Your body language, girl, I can tell. So please do something I won't forget. I put that down payment on a brand new house. Did I just lay down every single night with you? Did I beg for you? You know I did it. It's a different connection. So baby girl, you can call me. I'll come running. You know we got something obvious. Think it's obvious. You know it's obvious. Yeah. Don't stop, put it in rotation. With that body, you ain't even gotta say shit. Obvious, think it's obvious. You know it's obvious. Yeah. Break it down and break it down. Break it down. Yeah. Break it down. Baby, I love you. You deserve PJ wings and champagne showers. Girl, I'ma give you the world and your flowers.
I ain't gonna lie. I might have to work security at a couple pool bars this year. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? I gotta work at some outdoor parties this year. You know, that might be the movement. I gotta work at some outdoor parties in Toronto because it's gonna be hot this summer. That's all I gotta say. It's gonna be a hot summer tonight. Tonight? This year. So, your boy, I gotta work security downtown. I gotta find some spots that need a couple extra bodies. You know what I'm saying? A little daytime movement, pull up, and just, hey, bro, we do what we need to do, man. That was fire. That was fire. I needed that. I got clipped. Yo, I'm dead. I got clipped off of that. That's crazy. That's crazy, bruh. Oh, that is funny as hell, bro. That is funny as hell, dude. Holy crap, bro. Yo, my ass really got clipped. I really got clipped. That's crazy. That's funny to me. I ain't gonna hold you. That's funny to me. Like, I really got clipped, bro. Like, what the hell? What the hell? Oh, shit, bro. Hey, it's cool. It's cool. Give it a couple minutes and we gonna be back. Like, holy. God damn. Damn, song so good it clipped me. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy to me. Hey man, what can I say? What can I say? Now I'm gonna check out this Kehlani and Missy Elliott joint. Cause I ain't gonna lie. When I think about it and I see Kehlani and Missy Elliott, it's like looking at Sierra and Missy Elliott together. That's crazy to me. So we're gonna go ahead and check that out too. So this one's the audio. This one's the audio. I'm gonna sit back. We're gonna check this one out. Shoot, like, comment, share, subscribe. You know the vibe. You tapped in with your favorite Canadian reaction channel and network. Make sure you tap in with us on that Discord. Join the community. Be a part of the community. We really be doing some amazing things over there. We having fun, quality conversations, and just catch a vibe with us. You know what I'm saying? Let's check out this damn song, though. Let's go. Uh-oh, we got another
This is an exclusive.
Let's go, New Kehlani. Let's go.
When I say New Kehlani, you know it's some hot shit. Let me say what I'm gonna say. Let me stay on the topic. Grown woman, I do what I wanna do. Why you tripping when I come right home to you? Why you so quiet? The silence hit like sirens. If looks could kill, one tonight might get violent. When the fit too fire, you always get too vibrant. By doing this later, I do us a favor. Don't ruin my makeup. Be there when you wake up.
Let's go.
Going back and forth tonight. I'm going. your pride and jealousy, that's gonna make me leave you alone. Bye, bye, by doing this later, I'll be doing us a favor. Bye, don't ruin my makeup. I'll be there when you wake up. Let's go. I ain't going back and forth tonight. I ain't going back and forth tonight. Let's hold you the last thing on my mind. Get there when I get there. So don't you start that shit when I get home.
I'm going out, what you mean?
Oh yeah, but who?
I'm going out, I'm about to leave.
And you wearing that?
Yeah, I'm grown, not a teen.
Who you riding with?
I'm about to drive my Lamborghini. Nigga, I ain't doing this tonight. I'm about to drive off. Oh, you mad? Yeah, I. You know I be home. I'ma see you when I see you. All that back and forth got me feeling like a Leo. Listen here.
Tonight I'm going. I ain't going back and forth tonight. Let's call you the last thing on my mind. I'ma get there when I get there. So don't you stop that shit when I get home.
Let's get it, let's go. Let's get it, let's go.
Like, damn, bro, again, bro, shit, dude. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me, bro. Like, damn, again, bro? Again, summer too high. About to fuck it up. Gonna move right. You just let it up. I gotta move right. God damn, the Friday today was a little too good, I guess. Today was just a little too good, I'm assuming. Golly. Got Usher Raymond and Chris Breezy together? Tour? What? That's insane to me. Literally, my whole Instagram flooded. Breaking news.
You find out.
R&B, Raymond and
like breaking news everywhere. Everybody losing their minds. Like, what? That's crazy to me, bruh. God damn, I'm here for it, though. Got me clipped. You gonna clip me? Huh? You gonna clip me? Bro, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. All right, man, hurry up and come back so I can sign out and shit. God damn. Like, any year now, bro. Shit. Gucci Mane just ended this, man. Nah, bro, I'm not listening to that garbage, bro. I'm good. Like, I'm good. Oh, now we back. Took like 3 years to come back. Like, holy crap. Whew. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here, bro. Today was a day, bro. I got clipped twice. Listened to some outstanding music. Shit fire. You already know. We going to sign out right now. Shout out to everybody pulling up. Appreciate y'all. Y'all already know the Dizzy Doubt. So, take care, be well, be safe, stay true, be you, live long, and long live peace. Have a great day, have a great night, wherever you are in this world. Thank you for stopping by like always. Take care of yourself, take care of your peoples, and just remember to be an outstanding person out there in this world. Peace.